Good morning, everybody. Welcome back to Cilinix Crypto. Hope you're all doing great, and welcome to your daily Solana update. My analysis, to be completely honest with you, it remains fairly the same. All right. So if you watched my video yesterday, that analysis still does hold. All right. So if you think, well, I still remember that analysis fully, so I know what's going to happen, or at least I know what he's going to say, then it might not be the best idea to watch this video as well, all right? But I'll leave that up to you. If you want to watch this, it's obviously very much appreciated. But let's get right into it. Solana right now, the truth is that Solana is doing great. Whether you like it or not, the numbers don't lie. And the numbers are telling us that the total value locked is still increasing every single day. It's getting closer and closer to that $2 billion mark, which is obviously a hell of a lot of money. You can also see that some Solana native coins are doing well again. So you can see Myro, for example, you can see WIF, but yesterday Bonk obviously also was very bullish. So we're getting some bullish momentum from that. So altogether, there's not much I can say about Solana that's bearish. All right, and then apart from that, as a cherry on top of the cake, we also had a major bullish breakout yesterday, and that's what we talked about yesterday as well, is that Solana was kind of ranging right here between the levels around 106 and then at the bottom like $85, $90. So we broke above that. So that's a major bullish breakout, of course, all right? When you break out of a range you've been ranging in for weeks, that does mean something. Now, what means more though is that Solana at this moment is very, very correlated to Bitcoin. And again, we talked about this yesterday, but this has changed, all right? Because the correlation has increased even more. It's about 98% right now, at least on the shorter time frames. If you look at the last 30 days, it's also increasing. It's 91%. It's not too bad if you think that Bitcoin is going to remain to be bullish, all right? But if you think Bitcoin is going to get a big pullback here, then it's a problem, all right? Because Solana on its own definitely does have momentum. You can see it right here. The open interest over the last 24 hours has been relatively flat, but before that has been very bullish. So Solana does have bullish momentum on its own, but because of this correlation with Bitcoin, there's a chance that this whole breakout fails, all right? I think it's most likely, if you look at all the numbers right now, if you talk about the fundamentals, etc., I think it's most likely that Solana will hold this breakout, all right? So that this major support level we have right now between 105 and 108 is going to hold. Maybe we'll pull back into that, so maybe we'll drop down a bit, but I do think it will hold and that we can eventually rally up to our next price target at 116 and 120. That's what I think is most likely. If you look at all of the numbers, I think that's most likely. But the thing I'm trying to warn you about is that if Bitcoin really gets a big pullback, so let's say it pulls back all the way to 45,500, which I don't expect, but it is definitely a possibility. And if that happens, due to the correlation that Solana has with Bitcoin, it's quite likely that Solana will get a big pullback as well. And as long as that pullback holds the support level at 105 or 108, it's fine. So I also do think, even if we get a pullback, that Solana is going to hold it. But if for some reason Solana drops down below 105 and Bitcoin starts to drop down, then you should know that that more bullish momentum in the short term for Solana is probably not most likely. But those are my thoughts. I think that's what you need to know. It's a short update, so hopefully it's nice and short for you to watch, but that you will get a lot of information. But I'll leave that up to you. For now, if you have any questions, of course, let me know down in the comments. I try to go through all of them. And while you're there, you can also check out my premium and signal group. Very valuable, but check that out. For now, have a great weekend. Take care and bye.